Alright, what is going on, everybody? So, it's been a little bit since my last video. I kind of had another one of those breaks where I just had so much stuff going on that it was really hard to keep up with everything and still make videos and all that. So this one's kind of going to be a little bit of a longer update video. I don't really expect a lot of people to stick around or have a lot of views on this video, but if you're following me and my cars and everything like that, and you want to know, then this is the video for you. But get to it. So a few things happened. Obviously COVID, you know, so like that kind of threw a wrench in everything. We moved into a place not far from here. It ended up being not a good situation. Landlord wouldn't fix anything that broke, and it was like once a week something was breaking, like the dryer, the AC and stuff. So we were there for a few months, but then we moved out. We moved to a new place that we're in currently, and it's been good. It's been great. Can't complain. It's a nice neighborhood. We like it. So we're settled in our new place. Everything's going good with that. So there's kind of a lot and a little of updates on the truck and the GTO. So the truck, I'll show you. I kind of added some things since my last video, which was a while ago. So and anybody knowing me knows I don't keep anything stock, or you know, I'm always messing around with the vehicles. So yeah, so with this I added this different cup holder setup, because the one I had before was the drop down one, and it just was always in the way, never really a good like configuration with that. So this one has like more cup holders and more just like stuff to, or places to put stuff and all that. I also put in the CB radio because I have the whips in, as you can see there, and then I have another one on this side. So I put the CB in. Other than that, I think the inside is pretty much changed. So we'll hop out here. So one thing I did add on the outside was I did do some wheels. These are Ultra Villains. They are 20-inch wheel. I think it was -24 was the offset, and they're 8 inches wide. Or no, these are 20 by 10, sorry. But and they're wrapped in these. They're the Canati Trailhawk AT4s. They are 275/65/20, which is just shy of 35 by 12.5 by 20. And I also did the spike lug nuts. Those are more of a security thing than a look thing. And then there is one other thing that I did under the hood. I'll show you guys. So under the hood, I did replace and paint match the valve cover to the turbo. So as you can see, it's gold. There's like a burnt copper matching the turbo. So there's that. However, with all that being said, the truck is sold. So I wanted to get rid of some debt, and the easiest way to get rid of like half of my debt was this truck. I have something in mind to replace it. I'm not gonna say what yet, because I'm still trying to find like a clean, perfect one that I want. But it's gonna be, you know, another project, but it's not gonna be as involved as the truck. It's something that will look really good. I'm gonna do like minimal things to it, but it'll be a good daily driver. Something a lot more comfortable, a lot more versatile, because I just don't really use the truck for what I bought it for. So there's no point in me having such, you know, a high car payment and truck payment or whatever for something I just don't really use. So so stay tuned with that. But part of the reasons why I am getting rid of the truck is it's just I have to start driving an hour and a half back to school every day next semester. So, you know, the truck is nice. It gets decent gas mileage, but it's just not really a comfortable thing to be driving that far every day. And it's expensive to maintain. I mean, as you know, I love the diesel, but you know, oil changes are $80 doing it myself, and then you know, any of the other fluid changes are just as expensive. Brakes are expensive because they're bigger for the heavy duty truck. So it's just really expensive to maintain a truck that doesn't really fit what I need it to do anymore. And you know, it's going to be tough to say goodbye to it. I put a lot of love and everything into that truck. But it's time to move on, time to get rid of some debt. And I've got something cooler that's on the way, and something that will be, you know, a new chapter to the channel. So stay tuned for that, and we'll move on to the GTO now. So as for the GTO is still staying here. It ain't going anywhere. But there's actually two updates with this. So the battery that I got was actually a faulty battery. Worked fine for a few months, and when I would go and drive it, it would die as soon as I shut it off, and I'd have to jump it. And so I wasn't sure if it was the battery was going bad or maybe the alternator was. But we ended up testing it and found that the battery just had a bad cell. So got a new battery in it, starts up every time again. So that's one update. The other is I finally got some tires that'll actually put some power down. So I'll show you those. These are the Jegs 15x8, wrapped in a Mickey Thompson ET Street SS. Size is 275/50/15, and it's actually kind of cool that the Jegs logo just happened to be up and down. But they're a really super sticky compound. I don't know if you can see my finger like pushing into the rubber. It's super soft, super sticky. So this, matched with drag bags in the back, it puts the power down like it needs to. If even from a rolling idle, I can just mash it and it just puts it down. So it'll definitely be getting driven a lot more. Put some miles on it, really drive it, because I haven't in the past few years, and I really need to. It really needs some miles on it. But there are some other things that I have planned. They were going to happen this winter, but some things changed. Those things I'm not going to mention yet in this video. They will be in my next video. I'll mention another reason why I'm selling the truck, a reason why I'm going to be getting what I will be getting next for a vehicle, and why my next step with the GTO is kind of on hold right now. So we'll talk about it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool reason why. So just stick with me, and you'll find out. And it's exciting. So yeah, it's just an update for you guys on where we're at. So again, truck is sold. GTO is still here, not being sold. Gonna be driven a lot more. I want to do a lot of videos, kind of just tinkering with this a little bit more here and there, because like I need to roll the fenders, because can't really tell it too much on this tire. But when I have more than just me in the car, like if I have groceries in the trunk or anything, it gets a little close. When I really mash on it, you can see the other side, it's got a nice groove in it. So yeah, we're gonna roll these fenders because we need the room. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. So stick around and you'll see what's going on.